Well, 2014 was not a great year for movies until about October. Up until that point, only two films, I think, really deserved our attention. Grand Budapest Hotel and Boyhood, which came out a few months later. I can't remember, I think, in like over 30 years, a closer race for Best Picture or a closer race for Best Leading Actor. The Best Picture race has come down to two films, Boyhood and Birdman. Only one thing could get in the way, and that's American Sniper. Not that it could win, but that it could influence which of those other two films wins. Boyhood is the critical darling. It's what the critics liked. But it's hard to ignore, even if you're an Academy member, it's hard to ignore a film that was made over 12 years using the same actors. And it's not a gimmick. It actually adds to the story's power. Birdman has a theme that actors who have the largest voting bloc in the Academy just adore. And that's a movie about actors. The other thing that Birdman has going for it is the fact that its star, Michael Keaton, has made a comeback, a major comeback, a critical comeback. And they love to honor actors who have made comebacks. So Birdman and Boyhood are about as close as you can get to winning Best Picture. But then comes along American Sniper, becomes the most popular war movie of all time, or anti-war movie, however you want to look at it. And it's going to steal votes from one of these films. And I think the more likely loser in this situation would be Boyhood, because we have the comeback of Michael Keaton, and we've got a movie about actors. On the other hand, we have an art film, not always the Academy's favorite choice. So if Birdman wins, it's because American Sniper took more votes away from Boyhood. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think Birdman is going to win by a hair, or in this case, by a feather. Anyway, Best Actor, Best Leading Actor. Again, in an impossibly close race to call. You have Michael Keaton, again, a comeback, plays an actor. And you've got Eddie Redmayne from The Theory of Everything, playing one, a real person, another favorite topic of the Academy, and a person who is very ill. He has ALS. Almost an unbeatable combination. You have, and of course he's a British actor, another thing that the Academy loves. So, who wins this? An American actor who hasn't acted for 10 years in a major film, playing an actor in a huge comeback, a critically acclaimed comeback, or a British actor who has ALS playing a real person. And my guess would be that Eddie Redmayne's going to pull this one out. The other acting awards are much easier to call. Let's start with Julianne Moore for Best Leading Actress. Just give her the award now. It's hers. First of all, she plays a woman, 50 years old, a professor with early onset Alzheimer's. The film, which is called Still Alice because even though she's losing her memory, there's something about her, looking into her eyes in that final moment, that you know she knows who she is. The Academy won't be able to resist that. Take out your handkerchiefs now. Okay, Best Supporting Actress and Best Supporting Actor. Shoo-ins. Patricia Arquette for Boyhood, plays the mother, can't lose. She's won every award up to this point. And then for Best Supporting Actor, J.K. Simmons for Whiplash, playing the teacher that you never want to have, an abusive music teacher. And that's putting it mildly. He's won every award up to this point. I don't see how he can lose. Best Director, I think, will go to the director of Birdman, Inarritu, a Mexican director. He won the Directors Guild of America Award. I mean, whoever wins that, it's almost a shoo-in for the Oscar. If I were voting, I vote for Richard Linklater, who directed Boyhood. which I think is the better of the two films. Foreign films. I think Ida, or as they pronounce it in Polish, Ida, has that one wrapped up. Shot in black and white, best cinematography of the year, although Birdman will win that category. Because the director creates the illusion in Birdman that it was shot in one shot. And so you have this feeling that it never ends. It's constantly moving, the camera's constantly moving. This was a great year for movies with visual effects. Two really wonderful films with, that just used them to a great advantage were Interstellar, which captured two different time periods at once. And I don't know how they did it, but they did it effectively and convincingly. And Guardians of the Galaxy, which, by the way, made the most money of any film this year. And so my guess is that even though I think the visual effects in Interstellar are superior to those in Guardians of the Galaxy, how can you not in some way pay tribute to a film that's, earned that much money? It's going to be an interesting night. I think there'll be a lot of surprises. I think I'll be surprised in a couple of these. It's, as I said, when you have close races, anything can happen.